Presenting your performers for tonight. Palanga Elementary School,
Kupang Elementary School,
Bataan National High School,
Bataan School of Fisheries,
Pablo Roman National High School,
Miss Micaela Puzon,
Coro Bangkal Magbikin,
and the Jose Di Piro Kabataan Orchestra.
Sa liyab na init ng araw, sinalubong mo kahit balang ligaw. Kalayaan mong inaasam, siya mong lakas sa laban ng bayan. Buhay ang kagitingan mo, buhay sa daloy ng aming dugo. Lambana ka sa puso, taglay ang kalayaan, kailan may di matutumbasan ng iyangan. Ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Silangan at kanluray nagsanib para sa mga buhay na nanangis. Kalayaan mong inaasam, siya mong lakas sa laban ng bayan. Buhay ang kagitingan mo, buhay sa daloy ng aming dugo.
Okay, maraming salamat po sa ating mga performers. Ayan.
So yan yung mga talent ng mga
Mga 8:45
Bataenyo.
mga 8:45 nakalabas na ako dito. Okay.
Ayan. So, ang gagaling ng mga talento nila, diba?
Magagaling po ba ang mga taga-Bataan? Excited na ba kayo?
Ano
Mamaya.
uling isisigaw natin mamaya? Ay,
Wala na.
nakalimutan.
Wala na. We love. Thank you. Thank you, Japan. Ayan. So, we are so privileged to have with us a guest from the Embassy of the United States of America. A warm welcome to Vice Consul Susan Femister.
Sa nagliliyab na
Good evening, everyone. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. It's my great honor to be with you today, especially after that exceptional talent. Thank you. So, the U.S. Embassy in Manila houses one of the largest consular sections in the world, a reflection of the common values, deep people-to-people, and long historical ties that bind our two countries together. We share common values, family ties, and history together. Our people-to-people ties have long been the foundation of our relationship, with some 4 million Filipino Americans living in the United States and approximately 300,000 Americans in the Philippines. Today, we remember the importance of standing together, as the Philippines and the U.S. have done for these many decades. Brave Filipino and American men and women fought with honor and courage during these desperate few weeks of 1942. And in so doing, forged bonds so strong, deep, and lasting that we continue to draw on them today. Ours is a powerful alliance that has stood the test of time. On such a lovely evening, it can be easy to forget the full force of the events that this day commemorates. We may be charmed by the beauty of the ocean and the rich land around us, making it hard to remember what suffering took place on Corregidor and on the infamous Death March. On the road to get here, towns are fast developing, and in the distance, we see the gleaming new buildings of Manila, all of which may focus our minds not on the wartime destruction, but on the tremendous progress this country has made in those ensuing years. Yet we are here to remember, and remember we must. We must remember the horrors of war and the importance of striving for peace. In the decades since the war, we have together, the Philippines, the US, along with Japan, forged a rules-based order in Asia that has created a stability that we cherish and that we must continue together to defend. And finally, we must remember and celebrate the courage, the grit, the valor of those Filipinos and Americans who fought at Corregidor and slogged through the ground in the death march in Bataan that followed. We remember all this, but we must learn from it and teach future generations. So even as this has been a day of memory, may it also be a day of learning, reflection, and recommitment. Today, we renew our commitment to preserving, protecting, and promoting freedom, peace, and prosperity as friends, partners, and allies. Thank you very much. Salamat po.
Thank you, Miss Susan.
And now, so isa pang magbibigay sa atin ng message. Allow us to welcome Administrator Ernesto Carolina of the Philippine Veterans Affairs Office.
Magandang gabi. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. I think we have not seen the pyrotechnics yet, but what we have seen already is a spectacle. And I think you will agree with me, talagang talentado. May talent ang mga kabataan ng Bataan. Palakpakan natin yung mga performers, powered by the millennials. Biro mo magaling sa mga high school. And it is amazing that in a small town of Bataan, nung araw, pag nasa Manila ka, marinig mo yung Bataan, medyo probinsya nung araw, di ba? Pero ngayon, it is amazing that you can gather in Pilar, Bataan, this very huge crowd. You know, Vice Consul Susan, this is just, it is like the crowd watching the Super Bowl. Pilar, Bataan version. So, I'd like to thank our gracious host, the Mayor of Pilar, Mayor Alicia Pizarro, and all the other leaders and officials of the town of Pilar for inviting me here. And to our special guest and sponsor, Mr. Kenji Mori. Where is Mr. Mori? Is he still around? Yeah, Mr. Mori. I'd like to thank him because he personally went to my office to invite me to come here. And I do not regret that I came here to see this spectacle tonight. So, this is part of the commemoration of the 75th year of Kagitingan, Araw ng Kagitingan. Ang bilis ng panahon, 75 years na magmula noong nag-umpisa yung World War II dito sa Pilipinas. And right in this place, dito sa Pilar, Bataan, you know, this town suffered, you know, some of the grimmest images of the war. Because not far from here, Mount Samat, the Dambana ng Kagitingan, well, that shrine is right here in Pilar, Bataan. And as the governor announced last night, that is going to be developed already as a tourist enterprise zone. And as the good mayor was saying earlier, we are not, yes, we are celebrating, but we are not celebrating the grim memories of the war. We are not also commemorating the fall of Bataan, the defeat. What we are remembering tonight is the valor, the bravery displayed by our heroes, and most of them came from this province, from Bataan. Palakpakan natin ang mga Bataenyo. Palakpakan natin ang napakaunlad na lalawigan ng Bataan. And as our guest from the U.S. Embassy said, we should not forget the lessons of the war. And you know, where I sit as administrator of the Philippine Veterans Affairs Office, it is, you know, a daily activity to talk and to rub elbows with our senior veterans, World War II veterans, most of them reaching 90 years old, and a lot of them more than 90 years old. And they will tell you the first lesson that you will learn from the people who actually experience war, yung talagang nakaranas ng gera, is that there should be no war. And maybe that should be the best lesson also that we get tonight as we watch these young children. Hi! Yung mga bata, napakaraming bata, oh. Hi! Oh, kita nyo? Ang dami nila. And watching them perform, kanina nakikita natin, ay naunawaan natin why our veterans fought during the war. They did not fight for themselves. They fought for us and for these young children and the children of tomorrow. Kaya, this is really a very meaningful night. And I would say that our special guest, our special friend from Japan, Mr. Kenji Mori, you know, you have put into action what your ambassador said this morning. This morning, we were together, most of the officials who are with us tonight, the mayor and Vice Consul Susan. We attended the Araw ng Kagitingan at Mount Samat with the President. And in that ceremony, the ambassador of Japan, with bowed head, expressed his apology for what happened during the war. And I think the gesture, the offering that Mr. Mori did tonight, or gave tonight, has translated that into action. Yes, maybe we have not forgotten, but definitely we have forgiven. Palakpakan natin yon. Palakpakan natin Mr. Mori. He has done that. What he did here tonight, he has done it many times in other parts of the country. He showed me, you know, some of the pyrotechnics shows that he has sponsored in many areas in the Philippines. He's traveled around our country. Maybe he has reached more far-flung areas of our country than some of us, you know, had done. And finally, let me just share with you the theme of the 75th celebration of the Araw ng Kagitingan. Ika-75 taon, parangal sa mga veterano tungo sa isang bayan na nararapat sa mga Pilipino na nararapat sa bayan. Filipinos who are worthy of the country and a country that is worthy of Filipinos. At sa aking maraming pagbabalik dito sa Bataan, because every year in the last 7 years, palagi po akong pumupunta rito upang makilahok sa paggunita ng Araw ng Kagitingan. At taon-taon nakikita ko po yung napakabilis na pag-unlad at pagganda, patuloy na pagprogreso ng lalawigan ng Bataan. Kaya hayaan po ninyong pangwakas na sabihin ko, para sa akin, ang Bataan ay siyang pinakamagandang ehemplo o example ng isang bayan na nararapat sa mga Pilipino at mga Pilipino, mga Baatenyo na nararapat sa ating bayan. Mabuhay ang Bataan, mabuhay ang Pilipino, mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Marami pong salamat, Admin Carolina.
Yan. So,
Ayan.
mag-awarding muna tayo. Ha? Awarding nga. Awarding muna tayo.
Ready na ba kayong malaman kung sino yung ating winners sa Drum and Lyre Competition? Siyempre, yung mga bata.
Mga bata excited na. Pero maganda, si Ma'am Tess lang ang tatawagin natin.
Yeah, to announce.
Si Ms. Tess Perez of the Map Ahead ng DepEd.
Ang mag-announce ng
Ang mag-
ating mga winners.
Yes. Ma'am, bakit ka nga ba nandito? Parang lang isang mic lang. Ayan. Tatlo na kaming host.
Hello.
Okay. So, tawagan po natin yung mga coaches and trainers and perhaps one of the majorettes.
Majorette.
The majorette leader? Is that what you call them?
The coach, trainer, and majorate leader.
Parang inulit mo lahat
Or
ito.
yung coordinator ng isa. Ng
Alright.
drum
So
band.
maybe invite
Ano
all
lang,
the 8
iniba lang niya
groups.
ng ano to, no?
Maybe we invite all the 8 groups. So anong i-award muna natin? Kasi may good news tayo, di ba?
Yes. Alam na rin to ng mga trainer yung good news na to during our final meeting. Yung pong ating supposed to be they are 9. But sad to say, nag-fail pong mag-compete yung isa. So we have to announce first the consolation prize. So,
So-
wala pong natalo. Provincial level.
Okay. So ito po, provincial level. So this is basically...
Based on our mechanics.
Yes.
Ayan. So, yung winners natin based on our mechanics. So, consolation prizes natatanggap ng tig 3,000 pesos.
And to award those, for the provincial level, may we call on Mayor Alice Pizarro, Post Commander Cesar Aguirre, and our Miss Bataan, first runner-up ambassadors of Industries and Investment, Miss Charlene Versosa.